I feel like you're scared of things you don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm aware that there are, I don't know what to call them, spirits or jinns or whatever they are called in whatever different languages, but I'm sure that there are things that are
They're always there.
beyond us as humans.
If
There
you-
are other species.
So again, it's like you're aware or not aware, right? When you don't know, you don't know. It's a great ignorance is bliss. The minute you get into it, then either you go all out
This is why.
or then you switch off.
This is why I don't get too involved. Like, I'm aware. And I feel like, and my theory,
Acknowledge it exists,
Yes.
but then it's okay not to.
my theory is unless you mess with them, I don't think they would mess with you.
I agree. I absolutely agree.
You know?
And they can't really mess with you. You have to respect their presence. You have to respect their boundaries. And see, by the end of it, Alina, they don't have a body. They can only scare you with electricity and electrical items, right? They cannot even touch you. They're not going to come and punch you or scratch you or, they can't really do it.
But, sometimes I've heard that, for example, getting possessed or, for example, they are like doing things to hurt you, harm you or your health and everything. That also happens.
That's a 1 out of 1,000 entities or spirits. That's also low vibrational energy, right? So it's just like a one-off.
You heal that also.
Yeah.
You take out the spirits if they are embodied in a human person.
Entities, it's spirits. Entities are like leeches. They can get attached to anyone and they'll just suck your energy out.
I've heard that people who are emotionally weak, the spirits go to them.
Yeah.
Because it's easier to get to them. Is that true?
Yeah. Because so when someone is an empath, when someone you're emotionally weak, is what? Your aura is very weak, right? Now, if people don't lock their houses, those houses are prone to theft. Yes or no? Logic. If you keep a bag of money on the road, unzipped or unlocked, people are going to pounce. So if your aura is weak, if you're mentally and emotionally weak, there are more chances of you getting attacked first.
But I feel bad for people who are not as strong, because I know a lot of them, and it's not by choice, right? They are just like that.
And suffering is also this is a very common thing that, I am sensitive by nature, but this is how I am. But then this is how suffering is also.
Okay. So how do you change that?
By, again, a lot of practice. You have to do your visualization, aura protection, healing, meditation, mantras.
Yeah, maybe that's what they don't do. For example, I have friends, more of them girls, who are they're just so nice, very simple, very sweet, very like whatever's happening, and I feel like, they're more prone to like getting
absolutely
taken advantage of, for example.
Absolutely.
Because you're so Siddha, which you can't be.
Again, like I said, boundaries, right? What are boundaries? Boundaries are energy, boundaries that you lay that, okay, this action, this emotion, this reaction from the other person is not going to cross and come to me that I get triggered.
Right.
They're energetic boundaries. I'm not going to come and put a boundary on your face saying, you are not going to do this. Energetic boundaries are me telling myself that whether Alina does it or my parents do it or my best friend does it, I am not going to allow to trigger me because I don't have control on that. That's what emotional boundaries are. Or then I withdraw. Usually people associate boundaries with pushing the other person away or cutting off. Boundaries about you withdrawing emotionally rather than completely cutting off the person.
Okay. Means you won't feel what you're feeling at that level for another person while they can still exist in your life.
Let me give you a very simple example, and I think a lot of people might be able to relate to it in our social space, right? Just because we are going out and hanging out with people, that does not mean they need to know everything about your life.
Yes.
So say today you're my friend, but I also know that anything and everything I say, you'll go and tell 10 people. So say I have applied for a new job and I'm going for an interview, but I don't want 10 people to know. It is my awareness that Alina will not be able to keep the secret safe. Let me not tell this to her. When I get the job, I will tell this to her. When I want 10 people to know, I will tell her. But that does not mean I cannot go out with you and have a good time. Which means I have to curtail my need for coming and telling you everything. I
Right.
get it.
I get it completely because all my life I've been an oversharer, and because I like to talk, because I'm social, because I like to, know whatever's happening, I would tend to, I didn't realize, not realize only that why am I saying everything?
Yeah.
Just because somebody's asked me does not mean that I need to tell them everything. And then as life passed and things are happening more publicly for me, I realized that that's not the right thing to do. And then I have to consciously stop myself.
Absolutely.
Consciously say that, okay, this is only how much I am going to let out about my life or my experiences in front of somebody.
You have to safeguard. Again, you are responsible for your energy. Like I said, just because parents have given birth to you, just because you get married and take 4 feras and 7 feras does not mean your mental, emotional well-being is their responsibility. They are going through their battles. They are responsible for taking care of you and, your day to day. But every thought you're thinking, every emotion you're feeling, they're not responsible, and neither you are responsible for them.